Hello students, and welcome to this tutorial on how to divide decimals. In this case we have a decimal in the dividend part right here, and there's a whole number in the divisor, 7. So right here everything is easy because there's nothing you need to change. You simply start dividing this part into the whole numbers, and the other part will be our decimal part. So first thing you need to ask is you need to estimate how many times 7 goes in 5. Well, can be. So 7 in 56 will go 8 times. 8 times 7 is 56. So you subtract 56. The remainder is 0. Next thing we do is bring down the 7. And then 7 goes in 7 one time. We subtract again, we get 0. And now we're going to start bringing down decimals. As you can see, the 2 is the 2/10, and that's why we need to bring it down, but at the same time we put a point to start the decimal part in the quotient. So 7 cannot go in 2, then we say it's 0 times. Next we bring down the other digit, which is 8, and then 7 goes in 28 4 times. 4 times 7 is 28. 28 minus 28 is 0. There's nothing else we can do. We can't really go on because the remainder, there's no remainder, it's actually 0. So this one is exact. This next exercise is different because now there's a decimal in the divisor. So that's when we need to make a change. We can't start dividing when there's a decimal in the divisor. So now what we need to do is make this 7.3, which is a decimal number, a whole number, and it becomes 73. Then this one will be inside the box to be the divisor. Then this one is 385 again, but since you eliminated one decimal in the divisor, you need to compensate with 1 0 in the dividend. So the number of zeros in the dividend you compensate for depend on the number of decimals in the divisor. So simply we start dividing right now. 73 does not go in 3, does not go in 38, it goes in 385. Let's think, it's about 5 times. We estimate 5 times, let's go. 5 times 3 is 15, carry 1. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 1 is 36. We subtract 0, and this is 2, 20 left. Next step is to bring down the next digit, which is 0. 73 goes in 200 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 7 is 14. If this is right, then my answer right here, my difference, should be less than 73. Let's subtract. This is going to be 54, which is less than 73, correct. Now what if I asked you to find the answer with at least 2 decimals? Well, there's nothing else to bring down, so you need to place a point in the quotient and add an extra 0. Now that you have 540, this is big enough or large enough for you to divide it by 73. So you start, how many times does 73 go in 540? It'll be 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. You carry 2. 7 times 7 is 49, plus 2 is 51. You subtract. This one you borrow. This is going to be a 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. This one's going to be a 53. So this is going to be 2, 29. If you still want to go ahead and find another decimal, you add an extra 0. Okay, so if you want to continue right here, this is 290, 73 goes in 290, let's say 3 times. I don't think 4 is enough for it. Let's see. 3 times 3 is 9, carry nothing. 3 times 7 is 21. When we subtract this, then we get 71, which is still less than 73. And if you still wanted to carry on, we'll add another 0 here and keep on doing it. Right now we wanted just 2 decimals, so this is okay. Well, that's all. This is one little tutorial for you guys to study home. This is how you divide decimals when there's a whole number outside in the dividend and a decimal inside in the previous exercise, when the numbers are, the way around. Decimal outside and whole number inside. Have a nice day.